And hello, welcome back to Voltz tutorial. Hope you enjoyed the last episode of me firing rockets. In this one, Jesus, that's loud. In this one, I'm going to be teaching you more about the assembly line mod. I know this is quite a difficult mod for you to get the grips of. I've spent all day trying to get my head around it. I think I have for most blocks. So that should be quite fun for you guys to get grips of now, and you can fully utilise it to how I think you used to use Buildcraft. So, hello. So, over here I've set up a nice little demonstration to show you what assembly line can do, because if you've ever used Buildcraft before, you can separate things and it looks really cool, and yeah, it's really cool. I prefer this mod because it not only does it's got a cooler system because it's got all these conveyor belts and arrows and things, but watch this, you can actually go on it yourself, and I'm not touching any button, and it does it. You can push any entity along. Actually, I'll show you that if I move that in my inventory. Go here, let's pick a pig. Poor innocent pig. And even the little crane thing will pick him up. Well, sorry, the arm bot. Rightio. Anyway, let's go in no time. Not bad. Right, in my inventory I'm going to show you things I'm going to go through. I'm going to explain more about Conveyor Belt, how they're used and how to set them up and what they do. Apparently that pig is a gold ore. Cool. Come on, piggy, out of the way. Roam free, little piggy. So Conveyor Belt, how they're going to be used. The Manipulator, basically this was the... So basically these are the cobblestone pipes and the stone pipes in Buildcraft. The Manipulator is the wooden pipes and the redstone engines, and it all rolled into one. We have the Imprinter, which is basically making a template and that sort of thing. We got a crate, which is basically a cool chest, a very cool chest. The arm bot, which is very cool. My favourite piece, which is this piece, is still in development, but what they've got so far on it is pretty cool. That pig is asking for a death sentence, I swear. Wow. We got a rejector, which is basically like pretty much like the diamond pipe, but also a lot cheaper. We got the detector, which is this block over here, which is... I don't really think you have some sort of thing in Buildcraft which is the same sort of thing. Maybe a little bit like the diamond pipe or something like that. And then we've got the encoder, which is basically a computer to code the arm bot, and then of course the old trusty wrench. Right, let me just show you a couple of the crafting recipes. So let's start off with the wire. I'm using insulated high voltage wire. In the last episode I went through how to make the step down transformer and the battery box. If you want to head over to that video to see how they're made, please feel free. Right, in here, so high voltage wire. There are other wires available, but I use this one. Basically it's just uninsulated high voltage wire and leather, and uninsulated wire. Yeah, those two together. I don't know how you make it uninsulated wire because it's not letting me show it, but cool. And you can put a stone in to make it hidden, but I've had problems with the hidden. Oh well. Okay, awesome. Okay, if I move on with the conveyor belt. This is used by 3 steel ingots, 2 wood, not the refined wood. Yeah, not planks. Just normal wood, what you get from a tree, and a motor. Cool, and that makes 10 of them, so that's really cheap. Compared to what they do, that's quite cheap. A manipulator is a little bit more expensive. It's a dispenser and a basic circuit, so a lot cheaper than a diamond pipe. Actually no, yeah, a lot cheaper than diamond pipe, but a redstone engine and redstone torch or lever, whatever you use in the wooden pipe. So yeah, it's a lot easier, but you have to use the cables and things for it. The imprinter, slightly more expensive. We got a sticky piston, 4 steel ingots, ink sac, 4 wood. Oh, sorry, 3 wood. A crate, 4 steel ingots, and 3 sticks. So basically, it's a fancy chest. I'll go over that in a minute. Arm bolt is 3 steel ingots, 2 steel plates, and advanced circuit, and that makes 1 arm bolt. Rejector is 1 piston, 2 copper wires, 2 steel plates, and a redstone. So a lot cheaper than a diamond pipe. A hell of a lot cheaper than a diamond pipe. Detector. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to do it. A detector is a eye vendor, 6 steel ingots, 1 basic circuit. Encoder is 7 steel ingots and 1 advanced circuit. And the wrench is 3 steel ingots, 1 diamond. So it's still quite expensive, but it's necessary. Right, let's get on to conveyor belts. Okay, so let me get out a bit of wire, put a manipulator in here. So I'm going to come over here a little bit. Okay, basically you cannot power a conveyor belt from the side, it does not connect. So to be able for it to connect, you need to underneath. So put the wire down first, go down underneath, and you'll notice it will start going as soon as I put it down. There you go. And from this, it can be a fancy, travelator and things like that. So doo-dee-doo-be-doo, and they're in your base sort of thing. So that's really cool. You can change position of it. So if you get a wrench, you can change which direction it goes. Also, this is also achieved by just doing that. And notice that little note for you guys: if one's powered, it normally does travel. I don't know how far they do travel, but yeah. But basically, that is. Hang on, no, sorry. That makes a loop because it does. If anyone understands physics, that pushes onto this track, that pushes you onto that track, and it creates an infinite loop. But yeah, you can use a wrench, or you can just basically face the direction and it'll do the same thing. So place it there, it'll face that way, place it there, face that way. Or you can just use a wrench and it spins you around. But yeah, that's really nice. Also, if you want to, over here you can see it going up and down. That's is achievable and very easy. So just right clicking makes it change direction. If you shift or squat, I don't know if you change your squat button, I don't know if it still works. I haven't tested it. If you press shift or you squat and you right click, you see it goes up, and you shift it again, it goes down, and it one more time it goes back to flat. So if you wanted to make it go down, so I delete that one, put an extra thing in, then do that, sweet, and then you come here, get your wrench, squat, 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 and that creates a nice little hill. So imagine if in big scale, if you're in your mine down here, you'd be like, oh, I'm going to send up some supplies, and it goes, yep, and it sends up to your base. So it's a very nice, easy little thing. Right, if I move on quickly to the manipulator. Okay, manipulator is basically what the wooden pipe was. I stick that at the end. You can see it's got a arrow in. Let me stick. Alright, let me do the crate at the same time. So almost like, okay, so the crate has empty on the side and it looks like a little crate. There's no GUI if you click on it. If you hit it, if you can't right click it with a wrench, you can left click it, but I think that just destroys it. You can't right click it when it's empty. Okay, basically, okay, so that now going back to manipulator. Manipulator either puts items in or takes them out, depending on a redstone input. I'll go into more detail when I set up this whole system over here. Okay, so to change if it's an input and output, you well, if you just right click it, it spins it around normally. Okay, if you squat and right click and click it a few times, it takes a double click, and you can see that's an output. So you put a redstone, when you put a redstone tick into it and it goes click, it'll put out one item, and you do it again and it's an input. So yeah, okay, that's the manipulator. It does require a power, and this can be taken from the bottom like that. looks very nice. So going back to the chest is very swanky. So let me just get some iron ingots, sorry, some iron ore, stick them on the conveyor belt. Now you can't pick up items on the conveyor belt. That's a very keen tip. Let me just do it again. Oh, hello. You can't pick up items on the conveyor belt. So if someone's sitting there, they can watch items go past all day, they'll never pick one up. And you may notice the crate shows the little picture of what's inside it, shows how many are inside it and what it is, and that's very, very cool. That's why I prefer them to chests. And now you can right click it with your wrench, pick it up. You may notice I have potion effects, so I picked it up and it has iron ore and 2 amounts, and it gives me slowness. So it's like you're lugging around a heavy weight, which, yeah, that is very clever. I'm really glad they thought about that. It's very clever. Awesome. Right, that's the manipulator and crate. So we'll set that at the end. Right, now the imprinter. Imprinter is very nice. You right click it, has a little GUI. I only know the top half. The crafting I think is broken currently. I know it can work, the way how it does work actually, but it doesn't work. It can't work automatically. So let me just get another little thing. So the assembly line is just there next to the universal electricity, and it has a little conveyor belt on it, and these are all the items somewhere in it. We've got disk and the imprint. So let me grab an imprint, and you put the imprint in there, and nothing, you see nothing comes out here. That's because you've got a stick. What's it imprinting in there? So for example, I wanted to see coal, so imprint coal. Okay, it's very, very nice. So anything you put that in will detect coal. So that goes for the rejector, rejector and a detector mainly for now. I think it also works for a crate. So yeah, so that's that. If I dump that in there and I get a imprint, there you go, this one. And I stick it in there, and let me get something what you can craft. So I stick that in there. Fantastic. Yep. Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, it's broken. That's a shame. Oh well. No worries. Actually, there. We should try it one more time. Block of gold. Take those back into inventory. I think it is broken, but just double check. Okay. It's a glitch. That's quite cool. So it's a dupe glitch on this actually. So yeah, I've just found a dupe glitch. So yeah, that's quite cool actually. So you can just stick one in and it gives you a gold block. Okay, but it's not automatic yet. So that's the imprint. And I've gone back up to full gold block. Sweet. Okay, awesome. Sweet, so that's the imprinter. And it's gone dark again. Oh damn it. And I'm still holding that. Right, so that's the imprinter. Arm bolt. This is my personal favourite. All it is a little biggle, why am I saying that? Little robot. It's quite nice. It does have, yeah, which is quite annoying because it only faces one direction. That's not a reference. But yeah, okay, how this works is it does nothing like that. It does require electricity, like most things. And then, yeah, we need to go on to the next device, which is the encoder. Brings up a nice little, something that reminds me a lot of computer craft. And I need to get this disc, which is blue, that reminds you of the thing, and you stick it on the top. Now, this has a few commands. It has grab, it has drop, okay. It has rotate, it has repeat, and it has what's it called? Ah, I've forgotten it. Repeat and return. That's it, return. Those are currently all the commands what it has in it. So it's pretty standard what it has. So grab, it grabs whatever comes on the conveyor belt. So far they haven't got a way to set it what it does or what it grabs, which is a shame because I thought it'd be a lot cooler, and I was experimenting with that earlier. A drops whatever it's got in its hand. Rotate, pretty much what it says on the tin. Repeats, so it repeats. So you need to stick that on the end if you don't want it doing it once. I've seen a few tutorials on this when I was learning myself, and all they do is they don't stick it at the bottom and they completely fail. So you stick repeat at the bottom and it'll do the whole thing again and again. And return turns the robot back to its original place. So for this one, I'm going to go rotate. So it turns it 90 degrees automatically. Then I'm going to grab. Then I'm going to rotate 180, and then drop. And then I'm going to have what can I have? Rotate. Then I can have return, and then I have repeat. So I've used up all things, and you'll see it now has 6 commands. So I'll take that from my inventory, and I have that in it, and it now turns to the conveyor belt because I've told it to rotate. Now, a cool little thing to note with the arm is it picks up entities as well as blocks. So it's picked up me, which I find pretty cool. Drops me for 180, drops me there. See? And it spins out there, realizes it's in the wrong position, and turns back because I put that rotate and repeat and then rotate. Okay, so that's really cool, and you can fling anything on it. And the next thing it comes across, picks it up. You can't pick it up when it's in the arm. Then drop it. So you can imagine you would have another conveyor belt going there into a chest, and I'll come back to that in a minute. Awesome. Now the detector. Yeah, this is pretty much as it goes. You use the imprinter on this to make the little imprints. Let me just get one. I'm going to get it to detect gold ingots. Sweet. And then you stick it in there, and it says gold ingot in massive letters, which is very cool. Now that says that it detects gold ingots. What if you want it to detect everything else other than gold ingots? So that's very simple. If you just right click it, it changes where it detects. The little green thing is where it's facing, sort of thing, and it faces wherever you're pointing. If you shift and right click, it goes red. That means it detects everything but a gold ingot. And then you get it again, it goes green. So that's a very nice, cool little concept with that. So that brings us swiftly onto this, which is the rejector. Actually, I'm going to set this up over here and have it. Let's have it up here. So I get some dirt. Have a rejector up there. And it needs to be powered. Most things. And let me go get this gold ingot. So I can just right click it, and it gives me back that. So I go up to it, and it says gold ingot. So that means it'll kick off any gold ingots on this. Kick off, literally kick it straight off the track, right into that. So I can do the same where it can, but it will let gold ingots go into here. But I'm going to keep it like that. So let's fling a couple of things on the track. So I'm going to take that. So a gold block and a gold ingot. So related but not the same. So let's go over gold ingot. Kick. So a little arm pops out and it kicks this straight off track. Let's try a gold block. Nothing. Gold ingot, block, gold ingot. Doesn't get confused. not even a hinge. And because that's already got iron ore in it, a crate can't take two things, it can only take one. That's why in a minute you'll see I've used a chest. But yeah, that's all the blocks explained. Let's go on to my little demonstration. Right, here I've set up a little, things come out of the chest. So let me fill up the chest with all the little goodies. So what you got to imagine is I've been on a massive mining trip, and these are the casual things you would bring back. So I've got gold, I have gold blocks because I might have crafted something, dirt, cobblestone, torches, coal, wood, wooden planks, iron ore, diamonds and iron. Now I want to sort out and put in different chests the gold, the diamonds and the iron, and everything else can get dumped in another chest. So what I've got here is a nice little circuit that has a little arm which puts it onto a sorting track, and we've got a loop, a return loop, and we've got the detector which detects coal. So here you go, beep, we've got coal, and sends out the little input here, which will be really cool. And then yep, the robot arm will grab a random item off the thing, puts it on the sorting loop. If it's iron, if it's an iron ingot, it means that won't kick it, and it'll come up here into the iron ingot chest or iron ingot crate. If it's not an iron ingot, it'll get kicked off into this track and come through this sorting. If it's a gold ingot, it'll get bumped into this crate. If it's a diamond, it'll get bumped into this crate. If it's anything else, so see here I've got a gold ingot, iron ingot and diamond. Now if it's none of those, it'll get kicked straight into it, which I've already been testing it, as you can see. So, and then yeah, it detects coal. So let's get it started. Let's pump a couple of these down. Oh no, that completely failed. That's a bit embarrassing. There it is. That's more like it. So it's pumping out loads of these. Let's get some golds, a couple of irons, a couple of diamonds, a couple of coal, a couple of torches. Sweet. So we got a nice little mix. Okay, we got some gold going in, and it's poof, straight into our chest. Okay, so we got no coal, no coal, no coal. And please work. Yeah, see, it's detected coal and coal, so it's done a little redstone signal. Now what did it kick out then? There you go, got some cobblestone, so there's nothing kick. Straight into that chest, we've got 8 cobblestone in there. So, yeah, it's going dark again. We've got some diamonds, 2 diamonds, because with the new update they're bundled together. Kicked off and they'll get kicked into this chest. Like chow. Perfect. And it exactly tells me how many I've got. So I've got a lot of iron in that trip. I got 4 gold and 6 diamonds and some stuff. Sweet. So it's instantly, and it tells me if I've got any coal in at all. So I can link this up to a redstone lamp, so it flickers if I've got coal or something. Or I can detect it for any item. So whenever a mine trip comes back, I can have it flicker, so it tells me that there's something being sorted. I could possibly, if I had, this could be a security system. So you can set up a little security system for, like, if you built an arena or something, and you got to tell everybody to put all their items what you've got in your inventory into a chest, and the chest gets sorted and put through here, and you can stick on the plate anything which is contraband or things that you can't take in, and it'll flash up and it will have a little warning to tell you that there's something detected, and it can stick into, and then you can have a rejector what puts it into another chest. So that's an idea you could do with it. So we've got some cobblestone going there. So you got a few ideas you could use this for. You know, you could also make a full-scale factory and things like that. So it could work quite well. So, and that just sticks it straight into the chest. So I hope you have a lot of fun with this, guys. Remember to subscribe if you like it. Tell your friends if they are playing Voltz, and I'll see you again very soon when I come more with Voltz. Thank you very much. See you.